And that's the beginning of the stream. Hello.
Hello.
To all of you out there viewing this wonderful Collect-a-tonne game. Where,
Alex.
if you remember last time, we just made enough progress to actually carry on with the game. But I've decided, no, it's time to backtrack because I've remembered that there's a fucking pause menu that tells you how many things are left. So let's go and use that to complete some areas, shall we? Like, for instance, these things that haunted Matthew when he first saw them. Isn't that right, Matthew?
Which thing exactly?
The raising up things filled with precursor orbs.
Had a reaction to that. Haunted? Sure.
I mean, okay, you are very quiet, Matthew. What are you doing? What have you done? Huh? What have you done to yourself?
Oh, I know.
Ah, there we go. That's better. Much better. Now, let's go back to the beginning area and complete everything I can. Crash Bandicoot plant. So, how's life been for the past week?
Same as always.
Same as it ever was, yeah.
Okay, no, that's too loud. Okay, let's fix that. Okay, that'll have to do. Can't have you bursting viewers' eardrums, Matthew.
Sure you can.
Well, we can.
What are the performance?
Shouldn't. What's left here? Bring 120 orbs, 120 orbs, and scout flies. We have to go talk to Dr. Claw.
So, what's your opinion on, what's it called? Autosaves.
I mean, generally they've never really been that much of an issue. And whenever they tend to be an issue, it's because they very much want them to be Dark Souls. So I've never really had a problem with them.
Interesting.
And as a child,
Matt. Interesting. Very good. See.
I mean, I did grow. Oh, hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. I did grow up with the PlayStation 1, so I definitely feel that my opinion is coloured in favour of autosaves because when they're not there, as a young child, it's very annoying.
Yeah. When they're gone, they're gone.
I'd rather weren't there in the first place. Another power cell. What? I don't think that animation is supposed to play here.
You have proven yourself worthy. Here is a power cell.
It did it again. Why is the animation Daxter jumping off the cliff? Alright.
And now he's blind, James. Nice going.
Blind. For what?
You stole an old statue's eyes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, does he really care? He's probably seen this village just grow from nothing and sit there for however many years. Right, X. I've gotten all of them and all of them. So that's this place complete. Next is where? Sandover Village, the Sentinel Beach.
So, next game after this one, huh?
Yes, and for the viewers' information, I gave a hint that it had a new game release, and thus is relevant again. The series. I'm not going to play the new game. I'm going to play the first one.
It better not be Trials of Mana.
No.
Good.
Dennis, I think you need to oh my god, my voice. You need to understand, I'm not going to be starting anything near RPG length. No. How dare you, Matthew? The Last of Us. Dennis beat you to it, Alex.
Yeah, I already said.
Saints Row.
I said new game.
Got a remaster.
Yeah, and I said new game, Matthew.
Because the only hint I know is.
I mean, it is a popular franchise.
Yeah, but popular doesn't really mean anything.
It has Nintendo's seal of approval.
Alright. Okay. Don't want to go golfing?
What, did they add golfing to The Last of Us or something?
Don't get it.
Damn. Can I land on this or something? Aha, I can. What? You can die? Huh. Come on, use your boundless gamer knowledge, Dennis.
But that gamer knowledge is only catered to me.
Yeah, well, get better.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Alex, Dennis beat you to that guess as well. Which also that is also a remaster in this case.
When you say recently, what do you mean? Because I consider recently like within the last year.
Within the last 2-3 months.
Okay. Okay. Time to do some research.
You know,
Do I?
I've been looking at the recent Switch releases, and I don't think the Nintendo seal of approval is very hard to get.
But yeah, but I mean, this got it when it was still actually something of prestige.
Listen, Matthew, I already guessed the Warhammer game, so...
Bastards. Bastards that you are.
Wow, wind's really Alright, okay. Let's look this up. Alright, so... It came out on Switch.
And PS4. Alright, can I do anything with this?
Okay, okay.
Aha. What am I firing at here? That? Am I firing at something? I don't even know what I'm trying to fire at. Okay, let's see. I got them. Saints Row, nope.
So is this a brand new game, or is it like a remaster or remake?
It's a new game in the series. It's the sequel.
Okay, so it is actually a new game.
Yeah, but we're not playing the new one, as I said. We're going to be playing the first in commemoration for the new one.
Okay.
Commemoration, or is that the right word? In celebration? Commiserations for the new one. Is there anything down here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. No, please. Nope. No. Minecraft. Yes. We're playing Minecraft. That's the totally not overplayed thing to play.
Half-Life.
No, but that's actually something I should keep in mind for some other day. Never have actually played Half-Life, and Black Mesa finished, so.
Dying Light.
Dying Light. Which one's Dying Light again?
That's the survival game with parkour and zombies.
Oh, that. No.
And then the second one was supposed to have like
Battle Royale.
this no, that like reactive world where things would change based on your accents.
You mumbled a bit, Matthew, and it said you said things would change based on your accent. I was just like, oh, so the game's racist then.
Ironic, huh?
Rock of Ages.
Those zombies,
No.
yeah? They're just inferior, brother.
Did you just make German Waka?
I can't do accents.
But I mean, German Waka though.
I can't do voices either.
But that's what makes them so good.
No.
What the fuck?
There's a reason why I only...
Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama, no. I'm not putting a Bitcoin miner on the stream.
Have
Thi-
an illegally released Bitcoin miner?
yes.
They caused an avalanche. Let's check it out.
They caused an avalanche. Who? That just happened when I walked into a certain area. There's nothing about the game telling me that would happen. Star Wars Jedi Academy. You really think I'm gonna?
That's not a new game, that's re-release.
You think I'm gonna take on Disney? Alright, that's healing. There it is. And also, they said an avalanche, not a landslide.
Wonderful 101.
That's a remaster.
Yes.
Bayonetta 3.
Apparently, the Jedi Academy has unintentional crossplay.
What?
Alex just posted the link in the chat.
Unintentional crossplay.
Yeah, like PC players aren't supposed to be able to play with others, but they can.
Alright, oh, I don't care about new games.
Okay, we've got all them. There's 11 left. So where would they be?
Drug dealer simulator.
You got me. The Drug Dealer Simulator 2 came out. So it's time to play the first one. No. Oh. Of course, behind the waterfall. Why didn't I think of that? But that's not all of them, and now I'm looking for an even smaller number. The Curse of the Collect-a-tonne.
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
No.
I don't know what that is.
It's a 2020 release. Yeah, it is.
Neo.
No.
No.
Listen, Matthew, we can't make our brand all about our accent. Don't you understand how that will ruin our careers? We can't afford it.
Hmm.
Okay, that's... Wait, something? No.
Alex says, is it 2020 release or end of 2019?
2020, as far as I know. I know that it did have a stunted release on certain platforms. As in, like, some came out before others, kind of thing. I wonder if it would be. Huh. I suppose that's a hint I can give freely. The main character showed up as a spirit in Smash Brothers.
As someone who doesn't even have a Switch, that means nothing to me.
Exactly. I'll give as
Metal
many.
Gear Solid.
No. Oh, here we are.
Mountain Blade.
Kingdom Hearts. No. Oh my god, am I like missing one? I'm missing 10. Okay. I'm not going to put our very few viewers through the experience that is trying to play through Kingdom Hearts 1 again.
Yeah, you'll destroy the channel. Don't want to become afflicted with Kingdom Hearts curse.
Huh?
Don't want to become afflicted with Kingdom Hearts curse.
I presume you're making a reference to something that I'm just completely forgetting.
The curse of the Kingdom Hearts LP. A curse that affects any YouTube LPer that causes them to stop LPing during the course of Kingdom Hearts, thus making it a game so far cursed on YouTube.
Maybe that just doesn't match because a lot of the early YouTubers I watched loved Kingdom Hearts and have never stopped since. Alright, yeah.
And guess what the last game on the Super Best Friends Play channel is?
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD Remix.
Or there's Sonic. Alex, don't you dare. It'll take a very special year for us to even attempt to start a Sonic series. Alright, so that's all of Central Village, Central Beach. Forbidden Jungle.
So, what kind of game is it? What genre?
Metroidvania. And that's I
Sting?
what?
Bloodstain?
No. I feel like saying Metroidvania is going to tip one of you off and just get it immediately. Mega Man, no, Alex. Remember.
I don't even know many Metroidvanias.
Remember the first hint that a new game came out. Use your powerful human brains.
Shantae.
And Dennis got it. There you go. That's what we're playing next.
Is that a Metroidvania?
Most of them are. As far as I know, the
Wait,
one.
so you're gonna play the original Game Boy Color game?
Yes.
You monster.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Seems
Yeah,
like a
but
great
like-
idea.
What's that, Matthew?
It doesn't seem like a great idea.
Why?
Yeah.
It's not really relevant.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
Boo, boo, boo.
I'm not doing it just because it's relevant. I'm using that as an excuse, Matthew. We will do things the way we will always do them, and that will be the excuse. That's how it works. Do you understand that? We are not whores for the fucks. We are not whores for the industry. The industry is just our excuse for doing things. And you're gonna like it, mister. Do you understand that?
So, have you ever played a Shantae game?
Nope. But it is just a Metroidvania, so there.
Oh, okay. I know it because my sister played one of the games. I don't know which one.
And there we have it. Mystery
did it.
solved.
We did it, Reddit.
There is no Reddit.
Take off your pants?
No. Alright, Forbidden Jungle. There is one left for fight the scout flies, and there are several. Now, where oh where will I find what I want? Okay, that's just gonna take me back up. I noticed that the camera has collision in this game, which
Wait,
is
what?
yeah, it has collision to the point that like it can get caught on things. Like if I I think if I turn it here, you'll see that it actually curves around the rock. Which is a good way to stop from clipping, but it's also just, it causes its own problems. Anything behind this waterfall? No? Of course not.
Alright, I'm trying to think of conversation.
Well, you see, conversation is, it's a word. I don't think you really need to think of it that much.
Are you sure? I don't do it very often.
I mean, why would you do a single word? We don't call that doing, Dennis. We call that speaking.
You don't decide how I feel.
Yes, I do. I'm your boss.
I suppose so.
I own you. As somebody who shares a first name with the voice actor for Hades, I own you.
You're wood.
I am wood. Is there something to do here? No, not seeing anything.
No.
John owns Dennis. No, he doesn't. Dennis is a free man. And he just decided that that was his price rather than his status. And I am a much more shrewd businessman than John will ever be.
Ooh, throwing shade.
I mean, neither of us are businessmen, so does it really matter?
I suppose so.
With a rental to Victor. Well, yes, I mean, Victor, like, shares custody with whoever, so. Aha, here we are. Alright. Ah, damn it. Alright, what have we got here? Now we're 10 away from complete global saturation.
Okay.
Which I mean, you gotta love Resident Evil, later Resident Evil Weskers. It's the perfect character.
Isn't Wesker like a dork?
Yes, but that's why I love him.
Good.
He's an X-Man / Matrix villain. He's the best thing. What if Agent Smith yucked up every scene he was in? With a new persona, I could go play SMT. I don't feel like torturing myself any more than I do already.
Alex, did you know the original SMT? There was no map, so you have to make one yourself by walking, but the map rotates.
Oh god. Does it at least have like a point north thing?
I don't remember there being one.
Oh Jesus.
That's why I stopped playing it.
I mean, it's one thing to like have the map rotate, it's another if it rotates without actually keeping you aware of which way is north. I didn't want to come down here. I have to go back up. Well, actually, maybe not. Is this the cat? Is Forbidden Jungle? Guys, a rock. Sentinel Beach. Yeah, it does. Shouldn't be as bad then. Wow, I missed them right there. That's it. Forbidden Jungle complete. I think. Yeah. We're blitzing through all these. Sounds perfect for a stream. Listen, streamers are not your personal whipping boys, Alex. You must respect us as living beings as well. And besides, if anybody's going to be playing the SMT series on this channel, it's Dennis.
I am edgy.
You're the SMT boy. And in fact, I think I might have you play Persona first. Just because I know.
Maybe play Persona 1.
No, I'll make you start. I'll make you start with the anime ones.
What, Persona 3?
Yes.
Well, that is much better.
And then 4.
gameplay-wise.
And then you'll play 4.
No.
And then you'll play 5.
I already played 5.
Royal!
No. If I wanted to play Persona 4, I'd play a Scooby-Doo game.
Yeah. Yosuke Scooby-Doo. Which I just found out that Yuri Lowenthal played Ben 10.
Yeah, in Alien Force, was it?
Basically everything after the first one. After he was a teenager.
Wow.
And I hate it because I hear either Yosuke or Sasuke. Depending on the mood he's in. Play SMT Devil Children. No. Listen, I'm scared of the SMT series. Simply because it'll ruin whoever's playing it.
It has ruined me.
Exactly. See? Listen to Dennis. Doesn't he just sound completely unhinged? Okay, it's done. Forbidden Jungle Beach, done. Guys Rock, done. Lost Precursor City, Boggy Swamp, and the Basin. I mean, I fear for our safety when the quarantine is over and we have to sit in the same room as Dennis when he plays SMT. Of course, we won't be playing any of the really old ones because, I mean, that doesn't make for a great viewing experience. Where am I going? Where did that come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out to play FF1. No. If I wanted to record a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, I just steal content from Finn. I'd just let him take over the channel for a while.
Then you have to go against Critical Role.
Exactly.
Critical Role.
Matthew Mercer.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew the two of them existed, but I didn't know they were the same thing.
Matthew Mercer is Critical Role, yes.
So, any other games coming out except for Shantae, or just trash?
I mean, it's all trash. Shantae is trash. That's why it makes for good stream. Say just up. There we go. Alright. Besides, I already know that the original Shantae is the type of old game like that I find acceptable.
Well, what was Screen Crunch?
Screen crunch.
You know when the screen's really small?
As in, like, it's in 4x3?
if it's Game Boy Color, it's gonna be shit.
It'll be in 4x3, and I can put banners up. I mean, that's all that's gonna be. Besides, we're not running on the highest resolution yet anyway, Dennis, so it's not
Yeah,
too much
but
of an issue.
imagine playing on a Game Boy Color.
But Dennis, I'll be playing on a perfectly legitimate Game Boy Color.
Yeah, imagine playing a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. It's one of the good old games like that don't feel rigid as hell just because they're old. I mean, that's basically the only reason anybody can even stand to play the original Super Mario anymore.
Okay, you
Because
got
it's
there.
Shantae?
Yes. No, because it's not rigid, which is what a lot of old NES and that sort of type of games tend to have. It's just a rigidity to them that makes them not fun. Alright, somewhere in here there is another Precursor orb. And... wait, no, there are Precursor orbs and a power cell. So where is it? Game Boy Color did not age well. True. But I mean, one thing everybody knows way forward for is their good pixel art. And regular art. Oh my god. I fucked it up. Shit. Come on. I mean, you have to remember, the original Kirby games were on Game Boy. And they're still mostly playable. Now, am I missing something?
So what did I miss?
The same thing I missed. Which is
Look,
any...
even Alex says that the Game Boy Color didn't age well.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it didn't. Shantae and certain similar games are the exceptions, in my opinion. The only thing they could benefit more so from is just a better color palette. Oh, my ears. Alright, now. Where, oh where could it be? Tell me, Matthew.
I have no idea.
God, what kind of
Frankly,
what kind of mirror on the wall are you?
I mean, frankly, I don't even know what you're looking for.
Everything. There's leftovers.
Have you looked in the fridge?
You know what? You're right. Oh, there's that thing I have to do. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so that'll be the power cell anyway. I have to destroy all of the evil plants.
Crash?
All evil plants?
Like the one in
In the hut?
the village
Yeah.
a while ago.
They grow back after a while because, of course, it can't be easy. Okay, come on. Make this not too difficult on me, game, please. It's only a few left.
Oh, James, did you hear about the new Verka?
What is it?
So a lot of people thought there was going to be the Geocell from
From Recop. Yeah.
Recco, and it's the fucking Wing Zero from Endless Waltz.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
It's
Well,
not a surprise, but
I mean,
Jesus
that's...
fucking Christ.
Well, here, I've always said the Endless Waltz version of the Zero is better than any other version of any other wing machine.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard you say that.
No. Are we thinking about the same thing?
Eh,
Are you talking about the one with the fucking wings?
Yeah, you said from Endless Waltz.
And you like that one more than the others?
Yes.
That's
because
the worst one.
they justify it.
How? It's
They
stupid.
they justify it
Dumb.
as those wings being like segmented shield bits on the back, so it's not using them to fly. Basically,
Well-
just by saying that they're not wings, that makes it far better than when they're supposed to be wings.
But it just looks really bad on a robot. It
And,
makes it look angelic and messiah and
well, yeah, that's the symbolism of it, but it's better than
yeah, and I hate the symbolism because it makes Hero look like Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm separating the machine from the character here. The machine is fine. Hero Yui is still the fucking worst.
Like, I still think the machine is terrible looking, especially with the fucking symbolism. Anybody could be in that machine and it'd still get the same reaction.
Yeah.
Imagine if Camille was in that fucking machine.
Yeah, but Dennis, he also did the Messiah thing.
Yeah, but
Don't forget when
the
Camille
Zeta
was in.
doesn't have fucking wings.
Remember when the Zeta was inside a giant love heart, Dennis?
Do you remember the Zeta having fucking angelic wings?
I remember it having a giant
floating
love
on the
heart.
cross? Do you?
I remember it having a love heart.
Listen, bad writing does not mean it's a bad machine.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying it's a bad machine.
It's not. It's better.
Design-wise.
It's bet. I'm not saying it's better than most things in the UC. I'm saying it's just better than everything else in Wing.
Alright, what am I looking at here?
It's just, I hate the wings. It's all bad, James.
Give me a search during.
Right.
Wing Zero Gundam Endless
Wing
Waltz.
Zero, ew. Because those are the fucking initials.
Okay, there's. Where are they? Where are the orbs?
If you like
around
the
here?
wings as well, I hate you too.
I mean, like, it's the point is they're supposed to look like angel wings, but they're still mechanical and they just are segmented
Ingle.
shields.
Ingle?
Ingle wings.
Angel wings. Yeah, they look dumb.
Yeah, they
See?
look dumb, but they're better than everything else in Wing, in my opinion.
No, they're all equally bad. You're just wrong.
Fight me!
I actually do hate the wings. I think they're really just.
They don't look
Oh, I mean, I take
like.
the Phoenix's wings over that any day, but I mean, it's just the Phoenix or the High Nu. They both have actual wings that are much better.
The Hainu is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Phoenix is the Hyakushiki to the Unicorn's
Mark II.
Mark II.
Okay, what am I looking for here?
So Matthew, what do you think of the original one? That
This-
is ew.
This stream has become a Gundam fight.
Alright, what am I looking for, Dennis?
I mean, it's,
It-
if you're on
look
the
at the
wiki, yeah, it's
It'll
what it
say
was developed.
front,
I'm not on the wiki.
Okay, well,
And then you see where it says ew version?
just remove the endless waltz part of your search.
Well, on the wiki it's the same. So
Well, yeah, because it doesn't have a different name on the wiki.
yeah.
Ah, there it is. No,
Actually, help us point of conversation. What do you think of media that has something, but then retcons it to look like something else, but they pretend that it was never the previous thing in the first place?
Okay, what are you talking about?
Alright, so in Gundam Wing, they have machines, then they have upgrades. But in Endless Waltz, those upgrades look completely different, but in universe, they're the same.
really, is that what they? I thought it was just implied that yeah, they just changed them between the show and the OVA.
Someone explained it. I think the wing itself might be the exception. Also, Alex, that's the original one, I think. I'm not sure.
Because I mean, there's
Wait,
the
no,
original.
that's not the fucking stupid angelic one.
Because you have to think now. There's the wing as it appeared in Endless Waltz. Then there's the Wing Zero, and the Wing Zero as it appeared in Endless Waltz. That's
Yeah, I think
four
that's the
versions of.
exception, because the other ones, they look different, but it's like, oh, they always look like this.
Yeah, I don't care for that. As much as I like the color
like
scheme
the
of the heavy arms
kind of-
better, everything else is just what's the point? All right, have I completed this?
Alex posted the original one from
Yes, I did.
not Endless Waltz. Type in EW and then you'll see the stupid wing one.
They're all wing.
Shut the fuck. You know what the worst part is? A lot of
The wings.
I mean, he's
a
got
lot
you
of
there.
machines are either the original designer were the Verka guy.
Verka can make anything better.
I know.
So I
And
presume
he
that
made the fucking Wing Zero.
yeah, if the Wing Zero gets fixed by a Verka, I mean the Endless Waltz one now, then I can't complain. Because I mean a Verka Endless Waltz Wing Zero is likely to have better design mentalities than the original. How do I get out of here?
Yeah, Alex, that's the fucking one. Look at it.
Look at
Tell
it!
me your opinion.
I'm ugly and I'm proud! Look at it! Open your eyes and look at it! Alright.
So why do people want the G self for a Verka?
Because it... I mean, it kind of... I frankly don't see how a Verka would change it that much. Because it's already got power lines all over it.
Yeah.
And mechanical detail is just power lines without the power. I mean, frankly, a G-Self wouldn't go amiss standing next to the Infinity versions of the Mazinger.
Right. Gundam hour over.
Hour. Hey, listen, Des, we're free to talk about what we want.
Yeah, but I don't want to exclude Matthew.
Matthew's a design student. Yeah. And I don't mean an actual student as in he learns. He's like an AI that just absorbs information.
That's why he does so well in exams.
Bollocks. Alright, so what's down here? There's one more precursor cell and 6 orbs. Somewhere. Somewhere around here there are orbs. Alright. I mean, let's compromise, Dennis. The Wing Zero and Endless Waltz is better than anything Build Fighters has ever made.
James, those are equal to me.
Except for maybe the Camphor Amazing, because it is just a better Camphor.
I think a lot of the Build Fighters designs are over-designed, and then the simpler ones
Or better.
are much better.
Yeah, like the Camphor Amazing has less clutter than the regular Camphor. That makes me think it's better. I say makes me think as if like that's the wrong opinion. That's just my opinion. Alright, where are the precursor orbs I'm missing? Where oh where might they be? Okay. I forgot about these spinning guys. Alright, now. Ah, damn it. Get me out, get out. It's time for a slide.
Yay.
Slide to
But
the left.
as far as I know, I've collected everything here already.
Let's have fun.
Yeah. I can enjoy it the way the developers probably think I should have in the first place.
Developers don't want you to enjoy their game. They just want you to play.
Well, I mean that's modern design philosophy, Matthew. Come on. This was a simpler time.
But Matthew, if they wanted you to play, then why did they make walking simulators?
What they want you, they just want you to watch.
Or if
What?
I wanted to watch a movie, I'd watch the straight to DVD
Okay.
sequel to the game. I don't know what I'm talking
I mean, to be fair, if a sequel to a game ended up being straight to DVD, that seems like a just because of how the culture around video games is, that's an upgrade.
Perhaps. But imagine.
Dragons.
Okay, I imagine dragons. Now what?
Radioactive.
Can't be good.
So you become radioactive by imagining dragons. Okay. Oh, I remember. There was the fucking section where you have to run all the way up. And I remember seeing Precursor orbs I missed. I remember! Jace of the Ginyu Force! Is it gonna happen again? Oh my god, it is. Bastards.
Remember Gumball Kakarot?
Yep. And how it wasn't exactly that well put together, despite looking nice.
What's that game? I remember a bunch of things talking about it before it came out, because new Dragon Ball game. It's like,
New Dragon Ball game, and it was being made by the company who made all the really high quality Naruto games. It's clear that quality didn't carry over.
no, imagine
Dragons.
buying a Dragon Ball game that is just,
Dragon Ball Z
yeah.
in this day and age. And now they're adding in arcs from Super as DLC.
Yeah. So, do people just not like the original Dragon Ball?
Oh well, I mean, the original Dragon Ball is just too different to kind of include in that sort of stuff. It was a comedy series after all.
Yeah, but it was also like actual martial arts,
Not screaming, yes. But how do you propose you make an actual martial arts game nowadays, Dennis? You can't. It's
Easy.
called a fighting game, and you can't
Dragon
do that.
Ball Heroes.
Which is actually quite fun.
Game.
Yeah, it's fun, but you know, it's not the same thing.
Remember Jump Force?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you believe that's still getting DLC?
What a travesty.
Not too much of a travesty that it isn't still getting DLC, Dennis.
No, it's a travesty in
Did I?
game design, not marketing. Because, remember,
Oh, yeah.
this is an anime game with popular anime. It'll sell well.
Alex just brought up Monster Carrot from Dragon Ball, who turns people into carrots.
See? That's why Dragon Ball's just so much better. I don't know, I've never watched it.
But Dennis, there's a pig that wishes for panties.
What, are you saying there's a pervert in anime?
Yes.
Oh my god. How could they do that?
And because Goku was a little idiot, he couldn't tell the difference between a man and a woman, so the only way you could tell was by slapping him in the crotch.
No, oh my god. Please.
Now,
Don't tell me any more surprises, I can't handle it.
just imagine. That child grew up into a man who has 3 children. Not 3, 2. Why did I say 3?
Because he is still a child.
Does Gohan's dad have another son who died?
Speaking of, what's the new Naruto?
Boruto.
Or
Burrito, okay.
Burrito.
Burrito's still going?
Yes, and nobody likes it. Oh yeah, as far as I can tell, that's just the consensus. It's not the same. It's not the same mangaka anyway. So
Is it not?
no.
Wasn't he a hack anyway?
Well, I mean, some people think he is. All I see is a man
Everyone's a
doing his. All I see is somebody doing their best, and just not being good enough. Oh shit! All
well,
right.
I mean, I think he probably did
Did
good enough, considering the series went on for like
you
however
know
long it went on for.
you know what I mean when I say enough, not quality, not quantity.
Well, I mean, it was popular enough to stay in the magazine for that long.
Yeah, I do always wonder about how that system works.
Is it a voting system? I don't get it.
It has a voting thing for popularity, but
I'm like, structure.
There's like, of course, the few orbs I miss are in a fucking like one-way system area. We have to risk dying just to get them.
You guys remember Bleach?
I do. I
I
still,
just remember Johnny on Bosch.
I still like Bleach. And frankly, most of the reasons it went downhill were on the blame of Shonen Jump. I said that like James Bond. Alright, where are the last orbs? Where are they? Where the fuck? Hang on, can I use them with this thing? No, they
Well, what other trash popular anime is there?
won't. One Piece.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it.
You're right.
Soil it.
Gundam.
We already talked about that one.
Gundam isn't popular, Matthew.
It's only famous. Alright, James, what's your opinion on the original Gundam?
It is what it is.
Wrong.
Alright.
It isn't that good.
How is it not as good as it is?
Shut up.
That's impossible, Dennis. That's impossible!
Now you listen to me. The original Gundam is very outdated,
Yeah.
but still nice to watch. But some people fucking love it.
Wait, oh, you're talking about the show. I thought you were talking about the machine.
No, like the show. There's
Oh.
a lot of
Oh, well, yeah, the show's old as shit.
yeah, but for some reason, some people I've seen put it on the top of their tier list, and it's like, you not like anything else?
I mean, vintage is how some people like their stuff. Okay, they're
Like, I understand why people don't like Zeta and Unicorn, but I'm trying to figure out why do people like the original so much.
Because nostalgia,
It could be it, but
or like, what's the word? Like, faux nostalgia, where you're like, somebody else projected it onto you in a sense. Oh, there. Have I never came into this room.
nostalgia, fake. Wait, let's see. Feeling of yearning for time past, even though you may never experienced it yourself. Bleach, an overpowered giant talking hand as an enemy. It deserved the criticism.
I don't feel that really reflects on any of the criticism it got. Are you talking about some other criticism that it should have got?
I don't know. Johnny Yonbosh.
That's not criticism, Dennis.
Exactly. It's a compliment. Remember when Attack on Titan was the biggest thing ever?
Yeah, because it had shock value.
Who?
Shock value.
Oh.
Who?
I heard Sean and then just... That's it.
I think we have to switch on all those
Oh.
platforms or something.
Yeah, it got everybody in by killing like a dozen people in like first few episodes.
I think shock value in most stories is completely meaningless and just there.
It is, but it has
I don't
it,
understand why people like it so much.
well, they don't. There's just it draws you. It reaches to the reptile part of the mind. It's just like, oh my god, everybody's dead. I have to keep watching to see what happens. It's that. It's not really. It's not a
I
conscious
wanted to watch
thought.
that. I watched Zeta Gundam.
No, that's depressing. Everyone's dead, not shocking. Everyone was gonna die.
Imagine killing people in your story. Lamau.
Well, yeah, I mean that's how shonen. Let's be fair, Alex. Naruto was much worse. That entire last arc was forever.
I remember popular guy in school. I will not name him on stream, but he asked me, "Am I excited for Attack on Titan season 2?" And I said, "I don't even like anime," and he was shocked.
Because
Like,
you lied to him.
popular guy who is the type of person to make fun of people for watching anime asked me.
Because you lied to him, Dennis. Have I got everything?
I don't even remember talking about Attack on Titan at all, but he.
Well, I mean,
he just
not Attack on
came
Titan.
to
That's,
me.
I mean, fair enough. Not like an Attack on Titan, but I mean, like the perspective is you're into that
Nerd
culture.
anime.
And look at you now, Dennis,
Yep.
watching a Chad show like Gundam.
Gundam's like, I kill people for emotional shock.
No, it doesn't. That's literally the thing. That's literally what we were saying. It wasn't.
Gundam be like, I kill people for fun.
No, that's Camille.
I think Camille is. I love Camille, but as a person, I never want to meet anyone like him.
At least not until they finish the series.
At least at the end of the series, he's brain dead, so he won't talk back.
At the end of Zeta, double Zeta, then.
Where he's
Tired.
happy.
Well, I wouldn't
Okay,
exactly
point to
call
Alex, I am anime.
Yeah. You have become anime, Dennis. Destroyer of worlds.
That's why I don't like anime that much. It's because
There can
it's
only
just
be
a reflection
one.
of me. It's not anything new. Same old. It's nothing.
Same young. Johnny Young Bosch.
All I see is just anime characters voiced by.
Which, speaking
Billy Lowenthal,
speaking
Johnny
of
Young
which,
Bosch.
Dennis, did you know that in Power Rangers Turbo, Johnny Young Bosch was the Green Ranger?
I didn't even know about him being the Black Ranger until years after watching Bleach.
Yeah, well, now he was the Green Ranger in one of them, Dennis.
All right.
Does that
Okay.
get you wet?
Well, yes.
But actually, no.
Oh. Turbo. When was Turbo?
I have no idea. I think he was green.
Terry at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get Kate back now?
No, it was Power Rangers Zeo.
Zia. Oh. I mean, he was in Turbo as well, so he still might have been. Game. Why are you doing this to me? Alas.
Where?
Shut up. You Scottish pervert. Just the mention of a woman and then you perk up.
Hey.
Aye, these are women's legs. It's a Blackadder reference. It's a Blackadder reference.
Excuse me?
You uncultured swine. You do not know the humour that is smarmy British and casual racism that could only come from the colonial times.
Okay, well, maybe not the second part, but,
But
you know, I have consumed a lot of British media.
consumed.
Yeah, I mean, it's varied in form, so can't like say watched or read.
Well, yes, but actually no.
Actually, no.
but I mean, come
That's all
on.
you can say.
Yes.
But actually, no.
James, how many times have you done this like water place?
Too many times, but I've finished it now and I'm leaving, never to return.
Okay.
Twice is the actual amount, Dennis. I just keep dying inside of it and respawning. I've died inside so many times. Ah, bollocks. What is it about this area that makes me bad at video games?
So, what's a laughable attempt at trying to justify Day 1 DLC?
Pre-order bonuses?
Yep.
Except not really, because
I don't know how to feel about pre-order bonuses.
It's just Day 1 DLC, but they try and...
yeah.
It's either Day 1 DLC, or it's just... what's the word? Or it's stuff that you actually can never get again, because...
Yeah.
It's because this is an unsustainable system. Alright, with that we have completed literally everything in the game so far. And now it's time to just carry on progressing. For the next hour. I mean, there was like Total War Warhammer had the whole debacle of an entire faction was locked behind Day 1 DLC.
An entire what?
Faction.
No, and then
Oh.
But after the backlash, they decided, okay, that DLC is free for a week. Which is not fixing the problem, but like putting a band-aid on it. Basically, it got people to shut up because... No, look at this. It's the... What's the word? Misdirection. Just using the thing that will keep people happy for the moment.
Mr. X's big brother.
What?
Mr. X's big brother.
Alright. Oh, boss fight.
This game was bosses.
Yes. We've already fought a boss.
No, it was just a fun.
Oh yeah, it was put there deliberately. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it was planted there.
Let's see.
I can't remember how this box works. It might just be a whole... Just do nothing until you can win.
Okay, but like
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1, 2.
this kind of is just
Oh,
what was it?
I only had 1 health.
Mecha Bandicoot or something.
I mean, it is Naughty Dog. Let's be fair, Matthew. I just jumped straight into the lava. Oh my god, it happened again. Game. Let me double jump.
How many remasters have there been, like, these past few years? Because they've been way more than...
Yeah, because new console, don't want to make new games, sell old games.
So funny to me.
Are you even going to shoot at me? Okay, there we go. And the bridge. Bum 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 bum. Okay, can't go here. Shoot him in his unarmored crotch. Oh!
Were skateboards just like a 90s thing?
Yeah, it's extreme sports. The extreme sports, dude.
It's just
I don't
kind of
use
thing.
skateboards anymore.
Oh yeah, like it's not a thing anymore. It's just the '90s extreme sports craze.
It was never prominent over here anyway.
Yeah, it's America. It was mostly America. Okay.
Any sports you guys know about that you're just like, what? Where do people play this?
Water polo.
Well, that's true.
Square Enix thought that a PS4 generation would fail, so they only had remasters at launch. Oh yeah, Square Enix did have like a bunch of just completely out of touch ideas at the start of this generation. That's why they did a bunch of episodic stuff and remasters.
What episode of stuff did they do?
Hitman.
Oh, it's very easy to forget that that's Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Because Square Enix doesn't like depicting bald men.
They are known for their hair.
Come on, pick it up. Oh my god, game. Why? Why did you do this to me? Oh, I gotta love having to restart a fight where it's mostly just the enemy going slowly. Okay. I have to enter gamer mode.
Gamer mode.
I dropped right into the lava as I said that.
So, why do people like Mass Effect so much?
Everybody.
Story?
It's an alright story.
People like it.
Yeah, people like it. Why do people like it? People like it. That's why.
Because fun things are fun.
Yeah.
Except for that Mako section,
Why are
as
they?
far as I'm aware.
I actually found those to be the most fun part of the first game because the first game wasn't that good. But everybody likes the second and third game's combat anyway.
Is it just a generic shooter?
It's a third-person shooter with abilities.
Oh, okay. Third-person shooters, it can be much better. Maybe.
No, I think they're usually worse.
Usually,
Shut up.
when they're cover shooters, they're usually worse.
So most of them are.
Actually, well, yeah, Mass Effect 2 was a cover shooter, but I just never used cover. That just maybe that's why I didn't hate it.
Plus, I don't think that the third-person camera perspective is particularly well suited to how most of them play.
Hmm.
I did find that when I dabbled with Andromeda, it had much better combat. Shame about everything else. Which,
Shame.
although that's clear, it's clear why Andromeda managed to get like 15 multiplayer DLCs and no single player DLC. Okay, this is rule of threes, please. Ooh, come on. Oh, game. Game.
Like,
Why do I suck at
oh
this?
yes, Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
It's
Is that pirate game that got delayed or something?
yeah.
People really need to just drop this whole pirate game craze.
Listen, I think a good pirate game would be very good because there aren't many pirate games, but
No, Dennis, there's too many pirate games. Sea of Thieves. Fucking Warhammer even did one.
no, James. There aren't enough good pirate games.
Yeah, but everybody just
What
wants.
makes a good pirate game?
That's the thing. Like, it's a very what's the word?
Negotiable.
Immaterial. It's a very immaterial concept. And when they try to just chase that basic immaterial concept, you end up with the empty game that is Sea of Thieves.
Like, I had a lot of fun with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I wouldn't say it's a good game. It's just
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's not something that can hold a game, I don't think.
I think it's a cool setting, but like high fantasy, if the setting is what's selling the game, then fuck you. I don't like high fantasy.
I
That's
think
why I like Final Fantasy.
I think the difference is high fantasy is just something you don't like. High fantasy can at least support itself as a story, as a game, just by being what it is.
Yeah, but like with high fantasy, they at least can have some original ideas or borrow something to
Exactly.
make something unique. But if pirates
It's,
don't have...
it's just pirates.
It's just pirates. Like, imagine if you would fight a kraken or something as like a boss.
Oh, well done. You've gotten the one mythological
Yeah.
thing for pirates.
But they don't even do that. They're like, pirates.
In real life.
The worst fucking thing.
Occasionally skeletons.
See why Wind Waker is good? Because it's not pirates.
Because it led into a game with trains. Oh. Oh, that's it.
That too.
I did it! I beat the boss!
Wow.
Alex says he played Mass Effect 2 as an adept. But, Alex, didn't you use the correct power in Mass Effect 2 for the adept that made the game entirely too easy?
Looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the
Jeez.
volcanic
I
crater,
just found out that Sea of Thieves is free ever since March.
so that Father and I can
Well, yeah, but that's because
That's
Completely
so
free.
funny. He's like,
we're gonna resurrect
watch
Rareware.
full price. And he fucking hates it.
Who bought it?
lurkers must be headed for a dead
Ackman.
If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the
Like,
entire
I just can't imagine
gotta beat them there and
buying a game for full price, hating the game,
Oh.
and you find out it's free.
This feels like a Spyro level.
It looks like it, yeah.
Especially with the guys on their little pedal copters. No, don't go into the fucking explosive. Alright.
I've seen good videos from Sea of Thieves. Like entertaining videos.
But like, that's the thing, it's not...
entertaining people.
Yeah. People make that
Uh,
fun, which... It's a stream... It is a streamer game, that's exactly what it
almost-
is.
It
He was
almost
looking
could
at
have
it as a
sold.
game, just as a single player game, and a bit of multiplayer, but he wasn't looking at it as a streamer, he was looking at it as a reviewer.
It's mostly a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer game where the entire... What's the word? The core game loop is just not having to spend money on microtransactions. Which the game has, by the way.
But anyway, so it almost could have sold me on like playing it with friends until I was watching someone and they were like, it was a good watch, and then at the end of it they were like, this game sucks.
Yeah. Because
I think selling a game saying play with your friends, but you can't play alone because it's not good enough, is, well, bad. I mean, I won't play Final Fantasy 14 if you guys weren't playing it.
You
no,
couldn't.
Dennis, don't. You just outed us.
You actually couldn't. I mean,
Like,
you could.
at that
Yeah, you
point-
could. Like,
Come on.
you could find randoms to do a dungeon with.
Imagine
I
paying
wouldn't
for
do that.
No,
and then
yeah.
getting to the dungeon, but you don't have any friends to actually play it.
Well, I mean, as Matthew said, you'll be able to play it. You just have to stomach dealing with the insufferable people that is anonymous people online.
Yeah, but do you know how many anonymous people actually help other anonymous people out?
Oh, yeah, that's plenty. It's just...
Really?
Well,
I've
like-
never met one.
Well, actually, to be
Yeah,
fair, I played Warframe.
Like every random person that played Destiny intentionally.
Well, that's nice, because every online game, which I suppose isn't that many, if I needed help, people would ignore me.
Sci-fi games breed
I'm
cooperation
talking about
between
like
players.
when I use like an LFG site.
I'm just talking about randoms. Generally, the more you find that the community just likes to have fun rather than actually like go hard on the game, then you're probably more in for actually enjoyable people to be around. This is going to be insufferable if I miss some fucking things.
Are you racing though?
Yeah, because if they get to the end of the canyon first, they blow it up. Hence all the explosives. Like that. Just to show you, Matthew.
If they get to the canyon first, what?
If they get to the end of the canyon first, they blow it up. So that's the idea of racing them, to get there first.
Is this about racists?
You're a massive racist, Matthew.
The race war.
Alright, how many Matthew Gates is this?
This is number 6, I think. We'll reboot soon enough.
Just call it Matthew Gates.
Yeah, exactly. Except it's not actually a reboot. We just you just get a bit older, grow a beard, have a son.
Already doing that.
Not
Not the last part.
That's-
Not the last part.
Are you sure about that? I mean,
No.
you haven't talked to her for quite a while, Matthew. Shit.
You're right, I haven't talked to my son.
So remember the Square Enix Avengers game?
That thing's gonna be dog shit. Because
Well, you know, people will eat it up.
well, yeah, because the MCU is God.
Alright.
Bethesda was surprised that Fallout 76 players helped each other out. Oh yeah, that stuff.
We did it! We stopped them from blowing up the pass!
Alright, there we go. We get the second one. Alright.
Good work! You beat the
Okay, but I missed one.
Sure about that thing from Fallout 76 recently where if you died,
Sage's lab is just
an NPC could steal your weapon and you wouldn't be able to get it back?
Wait, what?
Yes, so
How
I
did they
added
fuck up
NPCs
so
recently.
much?
Wait, recently?
There weren't any NPCs at launch.
Yeah, they added them now. I suppose yeah, that makes sense. They didn't bug test it, and it's just been added.
So now, if you die near an NPC, they're able to loot your body, and they can take your guns,
And despawn.
and you won't be able to get them back. You can't take it back if you killed them.
Wait, what?
You can't I'm pretty sure you can't take it back if you kill them. You can't
That's-
buy it off them or anything.
That's literally the worst fucking thing I've ever heard.
No.
How did Jesus Christ, Bethesda. I
mean, they might have fixed it by now.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Kind of
it's still the fact of like Fallout 76 has so many problems whenever they do anything. Yeah, it's nearly a complete game now.
Fallout 76 is the game released in early access without the early access tag.
Yep.
Street Fighter 5.
Yep. So that's why I got the definitive edition for half of the full price AAA games.
Mortal Kombat. Fighting games, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just gotten into Tekken, and I've only considered it safe doing so because I wanted to start learning a character who I know was only just added to 7.
I mean, I remember when Street Fighter 5 came out, and Finn said there was a training mode and a survival mode. People were asking, where's the arcade mode? Because, you know, every game has a arcade mode. So then they added the arcade mode, but removed the training mode.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, companies are so out of touch.
Sorry about that. We have a boolean value set to true if you're in arcade and false if you're in survival. So we can't add any more game modes.
Alright, so now we get to the second hub. I suppose
Alex says
third
someone
hub.
tried to defend Street Fighter 5 to him in real life.
I mean, I'll defend it in its current state. Like, it's acceptable at this point. But, like, its past
Really
is
fun.
fucking...
No, James. You will defend the newest version.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, like,
Imagine
if...
defending it when it first released.
Yeah, with
Like,
5...
I counted
10 characters.
most of the characters in the newest version. They're DLC.
Yeah, exactly.
Cringe.
Don't forget the
Isn't
Red Bull.
DLC if you got it with the game.
What?
It's an early version for competitive players. Yeah, for all the competitive players who actually play those characters.
You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both.
colourful friends.
Perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have
Is that the
graciously agreed to help us on a
devil from Futurama?
He does kind of have that shape of a head.
We've learned its secrets.
And like he's wearing a red glove because he's still got fries on. Oh wait, no, it's a... He's got a robotic arm because he never got his hand back from Fry.
But it's not a robotic arm, Matthew. It is a glove. You can see one of his fingers.
but soon
Maybe
we'll
he,
have access to
his robotic arm has a real finger.
we couldn't save the arm, but here's your finger.
I like that you pointed that out and not that he would have had a robotic arm in Futurama anyway.
But yeah, he's a robot.
Oh, don't
Why does he have like religious sensors
big plans for
hanging out from the bottom of his robes? And they disappear off screen.
that. Let's go. This ain't go. Who's supposed to change me back?
Wait a minute.
Goal is the guy trying to kill us. Undo.
Is Xenoverse 2 still going?
Yeah, it's still getting DLC every now and then.
Ah, okay.
And it's still kind of just an unbalanced piece of shit, but I love it.
At the bottom of this crater. A few more power cells and your zoomer's heat shield.
Stop talking about the zoomer, please.
I'm right here.
Go play more of the game. Alright.
Eco crystals.
Alright, let's see. Now we have this area with a ton of power cells, but not very many orbs. Which I think that's how like the game tends to be at from this point on. Oh no, we've got the Timon and Pumbaa.
Isn't that Jack and Daxter in
Oh
it?
wait, no, it's Mario and Luigi. The priceless gem.
Actually, we want power cell, not gem.
Got a little piece of spaghetti on your overalls.
Fuck you, Luigi.
Luigi?
Vulcan skull. Yeah, actually, I suppose so.
How do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
If you look at Smash Bros. Online and you look at reviews on Google, 3 of them are copy pasta that say the same thing. So either there's a copy pasta that was from Reddit, or someone made a really long review and others just posted it.
Wait, Smash Bros. Online? What?
Alright already. There's a power cell for those
Oh, if you... Wait.
What are you saying here? Have you figured it out, Matthew?
I don't know.
You know nothing.
So if you look up Smash Bros. Online,
Uh-huh.
so that is, if you go online and look up Smash Bros. Yes?
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Because it sounded like you were talking about...
Like some app called
Smash
Smash
Bros.
Bros.
Online.
Online. Like,
Or just like reviews of the multiplayer component. Only.
You really want to see reviews of Nintendo Online?
I paid for this and all I got was some shitty NES games.
But they old, which means good, because Nintendo.
If I wanted the oldest shit Nintendo had, I'd be asking for playing cards.
Exactly, see? That's real nostalgia.
They still make playing cards.
You what?
I know they still make playing cards.
Well, I mean, if you count the Pokemon card game. Oh,
Probably not there anyway.
The pure light.
Seek the pure light.
Answers reside.
Yes.
You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each.
Hey, statue. By the way, those 2 miners up there—they're undercutting you for price per power cell. NES games aren't worth playing. There's a few of them, I think, here or there. They're alright. But on the majority, yes, they are
Eco in the glaciers.
just old and bad. Isn't that right, Matthew? Mr. Old and Bad. Mr. Old and Bad himself. Or perhaps do you have examples with which to challenge the mentality of NES game bad? Do you?
Do I?
Do you?
I haven't played any NES games personally, so
Yeah?
not that I can remember.
Okay, Matthew, can you type in Mortal Kombat 11 and look at the first picture in images?
Oh, what
Hang on,
is
I gotta
What could they...
go to Google
Well, not the
first.
not the first picture in images. You know, like on the right, there's like a sidebar that shows like the wiki entry or whatever.
That's not how you spell it.
Was
The,
it
the,
is
the
the
first
Joker?
picture, not Mortal Kombat.
Is it Joker?
No, it's some fucking XCOM looking game.
What?
Falling Skies. Is
Yeah.
this Spanish or Portuguese? I think it's Portuguese. I don't know.
How the
So is
fuck?
this
Oh,
Mortal
hold
Kombat
on. No,
11
never
this
mind.
year?
Italian.
This
Is
is
this what the DLC looks
yeah.
like?
This is Mortal Kombat Aftermath.
Fu-
Mortal Kombat Aftermath, which added 3 characters and
It's
half an hour
some.
of story.
It's some
So,
game tie-in to a sci-fi TV show.
oh dear God. What? Game tie into a sci-fi TV show?
Yeah, that aired from 2011 to 2015.
Mortal Kombat 11.
It's all come together.
Mortal Kombat 11, where the last one was Mortal Kombat X, because nobody is ever consistent with the use of Roman numerals. Ever. Roman numerals exist for numbers
Yeah.
3, 5, and 10.
Like
Nothing else.
the Super Bowl. How many have we had now? How many have we had? How many have they had?
Matthew, we've had
We don't-
no Super Bowls.
We don't care.
Started 52
see.
years ago.
This reminds
I
me of
remember
Rayman 3.
people in my class were talking about like how they stayed up the night before just to watch the Super Bowl. What do you think, Alex? They crazy? You know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't know who I'm talking about.
I'm making it up. Make me look bad. Stupid dog.
So yeah, Super Bowl. First of all, there was, fortunately, a Super Bowl XL,
Of course.
which continued on XLI, XLII, to XLIX, Super Bowl 50, Super Bowl LI, Super Bowl L2. Wait, no, LII. I did a John.
X.
For some reason, Super Bowl 50 is the only one that doesn't use Roman numerals.
Right, and isn't 50 just the L?
Yeah.
So they went back and started using L? Oh, Jesus.
No, because if they put L,
It'll be
Then-
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Dennis, Alex has put some very insightful remarks in chat.
sports bad. He's right. Maybe.
No, he's wrong.
Why?
Sport's good. Sports
Yeah,
fans
sports.
bad. You have to remember, it's sports fans bad.
Well, I mean, that's true, but Why is sports good though?
Fitness.
Yeah, but that's the fitness, not the sport.
Fun fitness.
You have fun with fitness?
I mean, just,
Competition?
yeah, no. I've never been one for competition.
Friendly competition.
The only friendly competition is you versus.
The only friendly competition is what it will be the first match of me and Dennis figuring out Gundam.
I don't even
Right,
know
what?
what he said, but yes, I agree.
The only friendly competition will be the first match of Maxion between the two of us.
I think Discord's censoring you.
Maxion! The first match will be friendly and no other.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be, I'm Unicorn, you're Zaku 2, and I still fucking lose.
Why would I pick a Zaku 2 and why would you pick Unicorn, Dennis? That would
Because
never
I'd
happen.
be like, okay, let's do random, just to be fair.
Is Maxion just like a big version of Ixion?
Shut up.
No. Maxion is a bigger version of Minion.
The Minicons!
You shot through that entire thing just to go back down.
Yeah, because I didn't know what it was. With all the crap gamers that get labelled, look at the behaviour of sports fans. Literal riots. Oh yeah, of course.
I think just,
But you remember, sports make money. Lots and lots of money. Video games only make a bit of money for a single company, usually.
yeah, I suppose so. But remember, sports manly.
But
Well, I mean, that's from the fans' perspective. From the perspective of governments and the people who tend to say video games violence and all that, they're just like, they're clearly like sports, lots of money.
Yeah, it's true, but there's also like people like my parents who aren't sports fan, but like, "Oh, you should like sports. It's manly."
Well, yeah, that's just outdated thinking.
isn't
That
it kind of like religion? No,
Yeah.
yeah.
no, I mean religion okay, church bad.
Oh, well, I mean, that depends on your perspective.
It does have benefits for some people.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I mean, you could disagree with the church bad, yeah. But you could also disagree that sports bad if you're a fan of sports.
Sports not bad, not even organized sports. It's just the mentality some people can have, just like religion.
Or you can be me. Like comics. Comics are fucking terrible.
Eco in the glaciers?
But Dennis, comics good.
Really? If they're so fucking good, then how come they can't even make enough money to stand on their own without Papa Disney funding them?
Well, I mean, they were still making comics without Disney. Disney just gave them more money.
They almost went fucking bankrupt, and I just found it so funny how they got bought by Disney.
Bopped. Get bopped by Disney.
Well, that too.
You got kids fucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, at least Marvel lasted longer than DC on its own.
Yeah, I suppose so.
DC's been sucking at that Warner brother for quite a while.
But let's be fair. It's not Disney, so that's a plus.
No, Dennis. Warner Brothers is just as bad. They might not be as omnipresent, but they're just as bad.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be the
1% less
opposite?
bad.
Wouldn't it be a plus if it was Disney?
You're very funny
Disney
about
plus
it.
what?
Disney
Plus,
plus
plus.
Disney plus owning National Geographic, which seems like a very bad thing.
Did you hear that?
I heard maybe half of it.
For God's sakes, National Geographic is owned by Disney. That's what I
Well,
said.
yeah.
Which is just like that feels rife for corruption.
What's the point of anything anymore? Disney's just gonna buy it. Disney's gonna buy Twitch and YouTube and Google.
Amazon already owns Twitch.
Listen,
Bezos, we get that Bezos money.
We don't get any money.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we'll get that Bezos money.
Yeah,
What if
we'll
you
get
play
that Bezos
Shantae?
money when we get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Excuse me, Bezos funded his own series. I'm pretty sure he probably kickstarted one of the Shantae games. Chances are. Mr. Bezos is patron saint of just use your money for what you want. And he wanted to cancel books.
And he didn't want to.
He didn't
Never
want.
mind.
He didn't want to what?
I don't think I should say that.
Yeah, probably
And you
not.
wanted hair. Funny.
Knocking the legs off of a spider is
Don't do that.
strange. Can I break this? No? Alright. I remember hating this area when I first played the game. It doesn't seem that bad right now.
Maybe it's because there were spiders.
Nah, I never had a problem with spiders.
Spiders had a problem with you.
Why did the spiders have collars?
Because they're at work.
Do you put a collar on at work?
Justin Collar, yes. I work in a casino.
Mushrooms? Marvel
You guys
Comics.
remember Ninja Gaiden?
I
I
remember.
mean,
I didn't forget it.
never played it, but I know of it, so.
I feel like maybe one day I'll play the 3D ones. Not including Zed. Because Ryu Hayabusa is manly. So manly that he's the only mainstay male character for Dead or Alive.
What about Neo?
Who cares?
Neo 2, huh?
Oh,
Matrix Bath and Neo? Yeah. What about it?
Whoa.
It's got ant people.
Sorry, I said it wrong. Whoa.
you're the one, Neo. That voice is slightly turning into Obi-Wan. Anakin, you're the one. Anakin's starting to believe.
I thought you were the one.
You're like a brother to me, Anakin. Oh, I have to shoot them. That's what it is. Hit the fucking thing. Oh my god, is it curving around it? It is. It's curving around. Okay, let's try this again.
How can it curve around it if the Earth is flat?
Shut up. Get out
And they're making a Matrix 4. I hope it gets cancelled. I hope it doesn't. And the odd chance that it's
good.
like good, but also in case it's really bad.
I mean, the second and third one are bad, but they're still enjoyable, so...
Yeah.
A fourth one can likely reclaim that quite easily.
Yeah, but James, remember, nostalgia is worth more.
Nobody's nostalgic for The Matrix. It was literally like one of the worst ideas ever. It started edgy trends because of fucking...
Yeah, but it's deep.
There are trends that a lot of people like.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are plenty of people that are nostalgic.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying
But
that people wouldn't
if
be
it becomes
nostalgic.
popular again, the trends will come back.
I hope to make another game
A good game this
with more
time?
ant people.
A good game this time?
Listen,
No,
Path
just
and Neo is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
remember the John Wick game?
It ended in the best possible way.
You mean the VR one? Dennis?
I don't know.
John Wick Hex.
Yeah, Hex.
Why does that sound like a
Oh,
tie? It sounds like a tie into Jonah Hex.
Yeah, it does.
That was created by Mike
By what?
Mike Biffle.
Oh my god.
Who is he?
Guy who made Thomas Was Alone.
Oh.
Friend of Northern Light.
Friend of Rook Cubed.
Yeah. Basically friend to that entire YouTube sphere.
I know a lot of people actually.
So
It's almost like
the only
being a
way to
nice
make
guy.
Games is to be friends with popular YouTubers.
No, he made the games first. And then they reached out to him, and he actually said yes to showing up on streams and stuff.
So I'm friends with you guys.
That's
In case you get popular and I can release terminal velocity.
That won't work, Matthew.
Matthew.
It never worked, James. It was completely broken.
Well, I mean,
show your early access game.
to give you the benefit, it wasn't broken, it just wasn't very good.
I'm pretty sure when you played it, it was completely broken. I don't think the.
I think you managed to break it the second time around somehow.
There was something where, like, in the system, all of the players were technically the same player or something. Like the variable is keeping track of.
Listen, Matthew. There is
where
that.
each player was just set to every player. Not set to one player.
But understand, Matthew, there is the Wild Animal Racing on Steam. If you can give me better than that, you've made it. Alright, there we go. Who is the master to these pet spiders? Who am I killing the pets of? Oh yeah, I need the thing.
That crystal's gonna blow!
That sounds like an explosive sound I've heard before. Specifically from another certain game with a guy who will eventually be wielding a gun.
What?
With a little thing on his back that talks.
The fuck are you talking about?
Certain person with big ears and guns and a sidekick.
Oh yeah, Spyro.
I mean, the only thing that I think that, well no, not the only thing. The guns and big ears don't apply. So literally the only thing
Yeah.
Spyro has is sidekick.
Wait a minute. Wait. Sunset Overdrive.
Oh yeah, that is a game. Made by Insomniac.
I always forget that that's
And it's on PC now.
like.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
What a great Xbox One exclusive that was.
Yeah.
And it
That's really good.
still hurts. Huh?
It's really good.
No, I don't say that. I'm just saying it culturally it failed.
Resistance.
No. It's also fun to know that we're probably never going to get any sequel to it. At least not a proper sequel, because it's owned by Microsoft and Insomniac is now owned by Sony. So Sunset Overdrive is dead. That of course being the only exception being if we see its corpse dangled around by Microsoft as they tend to do. Okay. Running close to the end of the stream here, so let's see if I can get up on top of the robot and end it there. If I can get on top of the robot, of course. Very important distinction. Elevator. Come on, up. We go up.
Remember Little Big Planet? I like Little Big Planet.
I liked it, and then I hated it because I didn't have friends to play it with. Because for a completionist, that game is bullshit.
I used
Yeah.
to play it all the time with my friend. Except we just kind of mess around in.
The creator.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
I feel like that was mainly by my direction. But I had it on both PSP and Vita, and it was great on the Vita.
Yeah, it was quite good. Alright, well, I failed to reach the top of the robot. So with that, we'll end our stream here and say goodbye to all of our viewers. Horrible spinning level. Don't remember what that is. But Alex, see you probably in Final Fantasy XIV at some point. So we will be bidding you adieu, and everyone else in the chat, tune in next time for something else. Depends on what day you get here. Goodbye.